Welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt and this is Crypto. Today we're going to be talking about Casper, ticker signal KAS. In the video I'm going to be going over why Casper has been pumping so damn much. Also, I'm going to be talking about what Casper has coming up, and I'm going to do a little bit of chart analysis and talk about the macro. If any of that sounds like it could be for you and you're just pretty damn bullish on Casper like me, then make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Now let's get into it. Alrighty, first up, as always, we're going to have a quick talk about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we were in this falling kind of descending channel. Now, we did have a trend break on the 10th of April. Now, after that, we did have a period of consolidation and then we ripped on up. Now, we took out a couple of super key levels. So first key level was obviously that breakout of trend. Next key level was 87K, and then another key level around that 91K. Now, if you look back here, this was the initial range that we were ranging in after our first primary breakout. Now, really the key levels that I'm looking out for are sitting around that $90,700 mark, the $98,000 mark, and around that 106K. So those are the three key levels. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if we do pull back, as long as we're kind of holding above that 87K, then I'm still in the kind of bullish case for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking good. Also, just quickly, if you haven't been paying attention, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF saw $643 million worth of inflows on April 23rd. Strongest single day performance since the 21st of January. Bullish. Pay attention. Anyway, enough of that. We're going to have a quick talk about Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, super important for altcoins. Now, Ethereum might have been in this downwards channel for quite a long period of time. We are, however, flirting with a breakout. And if you remember what Bitcoin did, Bitcoin ripped up, consolidated around this level, and then it cooked on up. So that's really what I'm watching for Ethereum. Ethereum's super important. If you want a proper altcoin season and your altcoins to go absolutely parabolic, I think you really want Ethereum to cook. I do think because Casper is not based on Ethereum, though it is less important than that of Ethereum meme coins, but still really important for me to look for Ethereum to start cooking. Alrighty. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now let's talk about the reason why we're here, and that is Kaspa. Finally, we've got some positive news. We have some good things to talk about when it comes to the chart. Kaspa, we consolidated between 10 cents and 18 cents. Hugely long period of time. Everyone was getting pretty fed up with it, then broke out, and as you can see, we were in this falling wedge pattern. However, as soon as we flirted with that area of support down here that I talked about a couple of times, we flirted with it, tapped this level, and then since then it has been up only. I talked about the bullish divergence that we were putting in. So we were putting in a lower low here, but on the RSI, we were putting in a higher low. So that is genuinely a really strong indicator, especially on the higher time frames, such as the daily, the 3-day, the weekly, and the monthly, that there is likely going to be some positive price action to come. So bullish divergence, we then ripped up, passed straight through our first key level at that 8.1 cents, and now we are sitting at the bottom end of a couple of key levels. So really key level that we're at currently at the moment, just below that 10-cent mark. After we break up through that, then around the 10.4 cents, that's kind of the key level at the moment that I'm watching for. So really watching to see what Casper does. Is Casper going to get rejected off it? Is Casper going to reclaim, retest, and then continue on up? So that's kind of what I'm watching for currently. For the bulls to be in charge, I want us to hold 8.1 cents. Alrighty, that is just the charts. Now let's talk about why Casper is pumping and why my faith in Casper has not wavered even the slightest. So just talking about what Casper's done in the last month, they've got a new listing on Hybrid Official on the 26th of March. After that, the 1st of April or 31st of March, depending on where you were, they released their Crescendo hard fork node version. So this was released seamlessly, hugely bullish, and this transitioned them to 10 blocks per second. Now, their mainnet Crescendo update is due to be released on the 5th of May. So in comparison to Bitcoin is one block roughly every 10 minutes and Casper will be 10 blocks per second. So yeah, pretty crazy difference. And the one block every 10 minutes is one of the main reasons that Bitcoin has trouble scaling. Now that's why there is a need for that peer-to-peer payment solution. And Casper, when the mainnet goes live, will make roughly 6,000 blocks for every block made by Bitcoin. Have a think about that. 6,000 blocks per every one block. Now I think the Crescendo update is one of the main reasons that Casper is pumping, but they've also got some other massive stuff. Now remember, all of this has just happened over the last month. So they've also partnered with Crypto Autos. So you can now buy high-end luxury vehicles from Crypto Autos with Casper. Now this is further giving rise to the credibility that Casper can be used as that peer-to-peer payment solution. And I know personally that was one of the main draws that initially got me into Casper. On the 11th of April, Casper also got a new listing on BTCC exchange and also a new listing on Ascender X. And as you can see on the 22nd and 23rd of April, everything is running smoothly, the adoption is there, and we have less than 2 weeks to go until the crescendo hard fork. Big things coming to Casper. I think it's a combination of all of these things that is pumping the price of Casper. People are realizing that it is not just all talk. They're actually doing what they have been saying they've been doing this whole time. So Casper, from their lows, have pumped up a pretty enormous amount, and they've actually held a lot of those gains. So they're up around 87 to 90% since their lows, and they haven't really had that retracement. So I did add pretty heavy, below 6 cents. Now, personally, I've got a huge bag of Casper. If we do get a retracement to around that 8.1 cents, I'll be looking to bid that there. But personally, I'm pretty happy with Casper. If we keep ripping on up, my bags are packed and I am not concerned there. And if we do get a retracement, I'll be looking to buy that. So yeah, happy with my bags, hodling, and yeah, super damn excited on Crescendo update and all that Casper has cooking. And it is super bullish to see that Grayscale is currently considering Casper in their currency section. So yeah, pretty damn bullish on Casper. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It does help out the algorithm so much. Also, don't forget to join my Discord. It's 100% free to join. We have a designated Casper chat where we have chads that regularly post about Casper and all the things that is going on. Also have sections for meme coins, general, lots of discussion going on. We have a great trader in Shoshin who's an absolute chad and he's been crushing the market. So yeah, if you want to join that, 100% free to join. Not like other Discords where you got to pay to join in. You can just join in and you can either lurk in the shadows or you can be a part of the community and have conversations and ask questions. Either way, it's a great space to be and I hope to see you there. Cheers, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.